Hi everyone, this is Colleen with Colleen Soissons Healing, and today I want to talk to you about an Ayurvedic practice that we do. It's called oil pulling. I do it, I love it. And it's ideally you want to do oil pulling every day and you want to do it for about 20 minutes. But the reality is, if you can do it 4 days out of the week and you can do it for at least 5 minutes, that's a great start. So, what is oil pulling? It's the practice of it's cleaning your mouth and your teeth and everything. Just clean. It's an oral hygiene practice. So instead of using like an alcohol based mouthwash to rinse your mouth, you're actually using oil to rinse your mouth. So I like to start with a clean mouth. So I'll already have brushed my teeth, and then at some point in my morning routine, I'll just pop some oil in my mouth and swish it around. So it's called oil pulling. You want to swish it around and kind of pull it back and forth in between your teeth. Why do we do this? Well, you're going to get to actually pull out the oil soluble toxins that you're not getting when you brush your teeth and you're not getting when you use mouthwash. So the oil soluble toxins are going to pull out, and those include the ones that cause gingivitis, and also plaque buildup. This really works great for reducing plaque because the oil is actually cleaning your teeth and your gums. My favorite reason for doing it is because it actually improves like the hot and cold sensitivity that I can have at times. Like biting into an apple. Some people can't do that because it's just too cold. So if you oil pull on a regular basis, you're going to have a lot less of that hot and cold sensitivity, which that's something I love about it. So oil pulling kills bacteria, so it helps with bad breath. So you start oil pulling daily, you're going to have better breath. It lubricates your mouth, so you actually feel really kind of good and juicy afterwards. You don't have that dry mouth feel that you get from like a mouthwash. So it kills bacteria, gives you nourishes everything in there, and then it actually strengthens your teeth and your gums, so you will have less cavities as well. But it's a daily cleaning practice. So I recommend sesame oil or coconut oil. You want to use unrefined organic sesame oil, and you want to start by putting and cold pressed. Okay, make sure it's organic. If it's not organic, you're just kind of putting more toxins in your mouth. So you're going to start with about, you can even start with a teaspoon. Ideally you want to work your way up to maybe like a tablespoon of oil. Some people, it's a texture thing, they have to kind of get over that. You can also use coconut oil. In that case, it's going to be solid at room temperature. So you can either heat some up, like over the stove top. I wouldn't use the microwave. And then you're just going to like put it in your mouth. Well, you can heat it up and then sip it down when it's liquid, or you can just scoop it out like this, put it in your mouth, and it's going to melt eventually. So you would essentially just eat this, but don't swallow it, and then wait for it to melt. While it starts to melt, you start swishing it in your mouth, and you want to do it for 20 minutes if you can. And then all you have to do is spit it out. So I don't like to spit oil down the drain. I'll just step outside and spit it, on the ground. Or sometimes I'll do this right before I leave the house, and then when I'm driving, I'm swishing, doing my oil pulling, and then wherever I get to where I'm going, I just spit the oil out. I kind of make sure no one's looking, and then I spit. So give it a try. It really works well if you do it consistently. Like a lot of practices work better that way. So, but if you skip a day, it's okay. And you might want to try both of the oils to see which one you like better. And if you have any questions, let me know. Oil oil pulling. It's good for oral hygiene.